Big game tomorrow, final game here at Tim Hortons Field. How big is it to get a win here leading into the playoffs in the final game of the season at home?
It's a huge game. Anytime we get an opportunity to play in front of the best fans in the league, you got to put on a show. And we're just excited to play a very good BC team at home to show our fans how we've been working.
Yeah, going up against Vernon Adams and that receiving core and just that offense in general that's been so successful this season, what do you need to do to contain Vernon and to limit their success?
You know, we've been pretty successful against Vernon Adams and the BC. You know, they have a great team over there. And the thing we have to do really is just our jobs. You know, we know where they're going to be. We just got to make our plays.
Do you look at that game at all, that last game you guys played against them, being that you played so well, but do you look at that at all in terms of how you prepare for this game?
Yeah, you watch the game just to see where they're going to attack, to see where, like, you know, self-scout yourself and see what you need to work better on. But at the end of the day, I'm sure they're way better, and we're way better than we were when we played them.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I was just going to ask that about comparing, the last game. I mean, I realize at the other side of the ball, that's when you guys started scoring offensive touchdowns was in that game, and which was a relief on the defense, I would assume.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah, what do you remember about that game? And you say you're both better than you were in that game.
What I remember about that game is, you know, we just made a decision. You know, it's one of those things, like Coach O always says it all the time. Like, once we make up our mind and say nobody's doing anything, you know, nobody can do anything. But it starts with the belief, you know. And, you know, like we got like tools here that are time tested. You know, I've been here for 10 years, and, you know, you follow them and you pay attention to them, then you're successful. That's just the way it is. So. But to answer your question, you look at that game, you know everybody's going to be better. You look at the good things, you look at the bad things, and you just want more good things.
That started the second half for you, and arguably you've been a much better team in the second half than the first half.
Yeah, like I said earlier in the season, anytime you flip a new team, you know, you're not going to come out right away. You know, I think the coaches did an amazing job, you know, having all new players pretty much and making everybody one and giving ourselves an opportunity to compete for the Grey Cup at the end of the season. So much credit to the coaches for doing that.